Thanks, Rich. So we'll get back into a shorter format, and let me get straight in with the question. Cherry, you're from Beijing. You've been involved in tech businesses for quite some time. Can you tell us about your background and how you came to be doing Kookypanda?
Okay. Yes, I am a totally Beijing as you would say. I actually joined the internet business. It was about in 1999. I was with a company called Made for China. We were doing online marketing and interactive marketing for companies like Ford and Intel. That was the first time I got involved with internet. I spent quite a bit of time there. I really liked it. That's where I learned a lot of my knowledge from. And right after that, I joined ZDNet and CNET, which there was a big merge, and I was in charge of their marketing in China. I did a lot of stuff for them within the region. It was good, but really I realized that I'm a startup person because it's such a different feeling when you work for a big corporate and when you work for a small startup. So that's. And then right after that, actually, I joined a company called Nicholson International. We did a lot of recruitment in the TMT space. We replaced executives in companies like SK Telecoms, etc. And then I stayed home for a few years, and I had 2 beautiful boys. And for the past 3 years, I worked with Kookypanda, deeply involved with the mobile game industry.
So tell us more about Kookypanda then. What exactly does it do?
We are a game company, mobile game company. We focus on flashlight technology. Basically, if you look at Japan, it's a very mature market where you see a flashlight is covered like almost 100% of the market. Mobile Game Town, which is from Dina, and as well as Gray are our model. We want to do that outside of Japan. So that's how we start with Kookypanda.
So it's been gaming all the way, right?
Games all the way. The first couple years, we heavily focused on the standalone, but while also connected games, where users can, they can either download the game or play the games online, and then you can upload your scores and challenge your friends. And then for the last year, end of last year, we solely focused on the browser-based SNS games. So far we have 3 games already live and ready to go.
So browser games and mobile games, SNS games.
Browser, yes, on mobile.
So does the increase of 3G of mobile internet threaten the mobile gaming business, your earlier mobile flash-based gaming business?
I'm sorry.
I mean, because people are now using 3G connections, they have access to the regular internet. Does this mean they'll play less of the, for example, flash games?
No, because for flashlight is actually a special technology different from flash. Your phone, I think there's some parts about your hardware. You can't fully display the flash on your mobile, even though there is 3G, but still running on a flash running on your mobile takes up a lot of CPUs. That's why there's flashlight comes in. It takes down the CPU and still can have the similar experience.
And what's next? What's the future of Kookypanda? Where are you going?
If you look at the market now, I think globally, if you look at the market in Indonesia, there are 165 million mobile users, and 35 million users are accessing the internet through their mobile. So that's where I see, in Southeast Asia, we have lots of opportunity. And also, as you said, the 3G users, they're gonna add about another 1 million users, 1 billion users to access the internet through their phone. So I really think we have lots of opportunity.
So it's not you're looking at other outside of China, Southeast Asia as a big
we will.
market.
I mean, we want to heavily growing in China because we are a Chinese company, and we also want to take our games globally as well.
Is that why Southeast Asia? Is because it's near, because of cultural reasons?
I know the market so well because I've heard, we did some research, and the numbers there are just enormous. And it also, Japan is another market. The ARPU is very, very high there. One of the, well, actually our VC is a Japanese company, IVP. So we know the Japanese market very well, and that is somewhere that we also want to get into. But first, we want to grow healthy in China, and then go out of China.
Well, one last question then. The Japanese obviously are famously addicted to mobile phones and early adopters of all kinds of technology. When do you think Westerners are going to catch up with Japan and, to an extent, China in terms of mobile phone use?
That's a good question. I'm sure a lot of you guys here, more experienced than me. I think I wouldn't say to catch up with Japan because Japan, they started really early, and also it's a very unique market. I think for China and countries outside of Japan, it will have, I would say the next 5 years, within the next 5 years. I mean, the market will shift from, these days, the PC still is the center. But within the next 5 to 10 years, I think 10 years is even too long, the focus will be mobile. Everybody will just accessing their internet through their mobile. So I think we will catch up really fast.
So at that point, actually, there won't be a difference between a mobile company and an internet company?
Well, there will be. I think there will be. It will be different. Because if you look at the mobile is growing, the PC is also growing as well. So some people say, okay, one day will be the same. But I look at it, mobile will always be mobile. But PC will always be there. But just going to grow much stronger in a different way.
Okay. Cherry, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.